I get asked all the time, well, what do I need to look for? What do I need to do? I think the one thing people need to understand is whatever they envision human trafficking looking like in their head, they need to just scratch that. It comes in so many different forms, but I think the one common factor is the ability for traffickers to understand and utilize technology to their advantage. The manner in which they communicate, the manner in which they identify potential Johns for their victims to encounter, locations for them to set up their shop, transportation from using Uber, utilizing Airbnbs, having that ability to do it behind the safety of their own house, it makes things very problematic. First, it starts with your scrolling of your Facebook account. If you're looking through your Instagram and just, there's a random post about somebody saw something at this location, it might be rumorville, it might not. Follow your gut and ask yourself, okay, is this something that I think the authorities need to know about? Okay, let's say you're at Publix and you're waiting in line to check out and people in front of you and something's telling your gut there's something wrong there, but it's not enough for you to sort of interject. Pay attention to small things, tattoos, clothing type, the type of earrings they might have, hair length, color. Look at maybe even their nutrition. Do they look a little malnourished? How close were they? Did they have access to funds? Were they being forced or pulled away? Were they allowed to talk? Did they make eye contact with anybody? All these things are going to be huge indicators to us. So when we ask you, okay, what did you see? And we ask these specific type of questions, it will allow us to vet the information a little bit more. Sometimes they don't even know they're a victim. A lot of times they don't want help right off the bat. A logical person would think, oh, they're being trafficked, they're being sold, they want out. It's not that simplistic. It's not a representation of the victim. It's a representation of the trafficker's ability to manipulate the victim. I think it's really dependent on the victim themselves. But the one thing that is consistent across the board is the feeling it's going to give you when you encounter it. You have to understand there's a big difference from being prepared and from being paranoid. If you're constantly out there trying to find it, you might see things that are not there. But if you really care about the issue and you educate yourself about the issue and you understand what the soul of this issue is, if you understand that, your heart and your gut will just let you know something is wrong. That's the best advice that we can give somebody. Unless there is absolutely something where you feel that you can safely intervene, do not get involved. We need your eyes, we need your ears, and we need your heart. Let us do the heavy lifting. The fact is, if you intervene and you make choices based on heart, but not on knowledge, you could potentially affect any ability we might have to actually identify that victim. If you interfere before we're able to get there, they might leave and we might not ever be able to figure out who this child is. But if you sat back and observed and just reported and allowed us to process that information and get somebody over there that is trained to handle this, the first encounter that we have will be the right one, not a rushed one.